She walks in beauty, like the night of cloudless climes and starry skies, and all that's best with dark and bright rests in his aspect and his eyes, less mellow to that tender light, which heaven of gaudy day denies.
One shade the more, one ray the less, which had half impaired the main strength, which waves in every raven tress, or softly lightens over her face, or thoughts serenely sweet express, how pure, how dear their dwelling place.
And on that cheek, and over that brow, so soft, so calm, yet eloquent, the smiles that win, the tints that glow, but tell of days in goodness spent, a mind at peace with all below, a heart whose love is innocent.
I love your lips, and wet with wine, and red with wild desire. Love your eyes where the love light lies, lit with a passionate fire.
I love your arms when the warm white flesh touches mine in a fond embrace. I love your hair when the strands enmesh your kisses against my face.
Not for me the cold calm kiss of a virgin's bloodless love. Not for me the saint's white bliss. Not the heart of a spotless dove, but give me that love that so freely gives and laughs at the whole world's flame. With your body so young and warm in my arms, it sets your poor heart aflame.
So kiss me sweet, with your warm wet mouth, still fragrant with ruby wine, and say with a fervor born of the south, that your body and soul are mine. Clasp me close in your warm young arms, while the pale stars shine above, and we'll live our whole young lives away in the joys of a living love.
Light so low upon earth, send a flash to the sun. Here is the golden close of love. All my wooing is done.
Oh, all the woods and the meadows, woods where we hid from the wet, stiles where we stayed to be kind, meadows in which we met.
Light so low in the vale, you flash and lighten afar. For this is the golden morning of love, and you are his morning star.
Flash, I am coming, I come, by meadow and stile and wood. Oh, lighten into my eyes and into my heart and into my blood. Heart, are you great enough for a love that never tires? Oh, heart, are you great enough for love?
I have heard of thorns and briars. Over the thorns and briars, over the meadows and stiles, over the world to The end of it, flash of 1,000,000 miles.
The wild bee reels from bough to bough, with his furry coat and his gauzy wing, now in a lily cup and now setting a jacinth bell a swing in his wandering. Sit closer, love. It was here, I trow, I made that vow. Swore that 2 lives should be as one. As long as the seagull loved the sea, as long as the sunflower sought the sun, it will be, I said, for eternity twixt you and me. Dear friend, those times are over and done. Love's web is spun. Look upward, where the poplar trees sway in the summer air. Here in the valley, never a breeze scatters the thistledown, but there, great winds blow fair from the mighty murmuring mystical seas and the wave-lashed leas. Look upward, where the white gull screams. What does she see that we do not see? Is that a star? Or the lamp that gleams from some outward voyaging argosy? Can it be we have lived our lives in a land of dreams? How sad it seems. Sweet, there is nothing left to say but this, that love is never lost. Keen winter stabs the breasts of May, whose crimson roses burst its frost. Ships tempest tossed will find a harbor in some bay, and so we may. And there is nothing left to do but to kiss once again and part. Nay, there is nothing we should rue. I have my beauty, you your art. Nay, do not start. One world was not enough for 2 like me and you.
Within this restless, hurried, modern world, we took our heart's full pleasure, you and I. And now, the white sails of our ships have furled and spent the lading of our argosy. Wherefore, my cheeks, before their time are wan. For very weeping hath my gladness fled. Sorrow pales my lips vermilion, and ruin draws the curtains of my bed. But all this crowded life has been for thee no more than lyres or lutes, subtle spells of viols, the music of the sea that sleeps, a mimic echo in a shell. How like a winter has my absence been from thee, the pleasure of the fleeting year. What freezings I have felt, what dark days seen, what old December's bareness everywhere. And yet this time removed was summer's time, that teeming autumn, big with rich increase, bearing the wanton burden of the prime, like widowed wombs after their lord's decease. All this abundant issue hath been to me but hope of orphans, an unfathered fruit. For summer and his pleasures wait on thee. And with thee away the very birds are mute. Or if they sing, this with so dull a cheer that leaves turn pale, dreading the winter's near.
Alas, 'tis true, I have gone here and there, and made myself a motley to the view, gored mine own thoughts, so cheap what is most dear, made old offences of affections new. Most true it is that I have looked on truth askance and strangely, but by all above, these blenches gave my heart another youth, and worse assays proved thee my best of love. Now all is done, save what shall have no end. Mine appetites I never more will grind on newer proof, to try an older friend, a God in love to whom I am confined. Then give me welcome, next my heaven the best, even to thy pure and most loving breast. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee to the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach, when feeling out of sight for the ends of being an ideal grace.
I love thee to the level of every day's most simple need, in sun and candlelight.
I love thee freely, as men strive for right.
I love thee truly, as they turn from praise.
I love thee with the passion put to use in my old griefs, and with my childhood's faith.
I love thee with a love I seemed to lose with my lost saints. I love thee with the breath, smiles, and tears of all my life. And if God choose, I shall but love thee better after death.
Most all to me, love, for which my soul did pine. A green isle in the sea, love, a fountain, and a shrine, all wreathed with fairy fruits and flowers, and all the flowers were mine. Dream too sweet to last. Oh, starry hope that didst arise but to be overcast. A voice from out of the future cries, on, on. And o'er the past my spirit hovering lies mute, motionless, aghast. For alas, alas, with me the light of life is o'er. No more, no more. Such language holds the solemn sea to the sands upon the shore. Shall bloom the thunder-blasted tree, or the stricken eagle soar? And all my days are trances, and all my nightly dreams are where thy gray eye glances, and where thy footsteps gleam in what ethereal dances, by what eternal streams.